Today is about the evolution of the OMEGA Dark Side of the Moon and where it started. OMEGA launched the all-ceramic Dark Side back in 2013 as a full black Speedmaster with a zirconium oxide case, a 2-counter layout, and the caliber 9300. Fast forward to 2025's version, and the idea is the same, but the execution is sharper. You still get the same case, the ceramic tachymeter bezel with liquid metal, and the stealth look that made the original a hit. Now it runs the coaxial master chronometer 9900 with meta certification and anti-magnetism to 15,000 Gauss. The profile is trimmed a touch, and the strap and the ceramized titanium clasp feel more refined right out of the box. In short, same attitude, better movement, better details, better daily confidence. Is this Dark Side really that much of an upgrade that you'll actually want to go and buy it? Let's find out.
Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end.
In our last video, I reviewed the Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB503, the turquoise dial 3-hander with a full 3-day reserve and 200 meters of water resistance. If you want a modern field watch you can take outside and still wear to dinner, this one's definitely worth a look.
Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my OMEGA Speedmaster Professional blue dial, and I originally purchased it on the rubber strap because I wasn't a fan of the bracelet that these come with. And so I actually ordered this mesh bracelet from OMEGA, and I really love it and I wear it all the time. So in the comments, let me know what you think of the OMEGA mesh bracelet, and of course tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features.
My measurements for the Dark Side of the Moon are a 44.2 millimeter case width, a 15.5 millimeter thickness, a 49.1 millimeter lug to lug, a 20.8 millimeter lug width, a 34.9 millimeter crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 108.04 grams. The case is polished and brushed black ceramic and is essentially a ceramic version of the Moonwatch case, just larger. The crown is non-screw down and can be found at the 3 position with the OMEGA logo on the tip, and the chronograph start-stop pusher at the 2 position with the reset pusher at the 4, all in ceramic. The bezel is polished black ceramic with a liquid metal tachymeter scale, with a box-style sapphire crystal which protrudes above the case to even further prevent scratches. The dial is in a shiny black tone and is ceramic. The markers are rectangular and are made out of 18-karat white gold with dual circles at either side of the 12 marker. We have a silver-toned minute track around the edge of the dial. The OMEGA logo and OMEGA can be found in silver tone with Speedmaster beneath in red and 02 meaning zirconium oxide or ceramic below. The hour and minute hands are baton style in 18-karat white gold with a white gold plated arrow style chronograph second hand with a red tip. The actual second subdial can be found at the 9 position with silver indices and numerals and an 18-karat white gold hand. The hour and minute chronograph subdial can be found at the 3 position with 18-karat white gold hands and silver numerals and indices. Coaxial and master chronometer can be found at the bottom middle portion in silver tone. The date window can be found at the 6 position with no frame, a black background, and white numerals. Lume can be found on all of the dial markers and on the hour, minute, and chronograph hands. The caseback is ceramic with a sapphire window so you can see the movement. The surrounding text and Dark Side of the Moon engraving complete the package. Inside is OMEGA's caliber 9900. It's automatic, it has a column wheel and a vertical clutch. It has a coaxial escapement. It's master chronometer certified by Metis with anti-magnetism to 15,000 Gauss, and it has 60 hours of power reserve, a travel-friendly time zone jump for the hour hand. The strap is rubber with a brushed texture on it, and it has a relief of the moon on the inner side. It has a black ceramic and titanium fold-over clasp with the Omega logo in the center. The Omega Dark Side of the Moon is 50 meter water resistant, and it can be yours currently for $15,700. Now for my personal opinion. This feels more like a tweak or an upgrade more than anything revolutionary really. Versus the original Dark Side, the 9900 brings master chronometer accuracy and the 15,000 Gauss anti-magnetism that the old 9300 didn't have, and that should help you with the day-to-day confidence. The finishing also looks sharper. The dial print, the hands, even the way the bezel scale sits in liquid metal. The slightly slimmer profile is nice too. It's just better everywhere, especially with this rubber strap, which I really loved on the Moon watches, and it does work perfectly on an all-black watch like this. This really is almost indistinguishable visually from the original Dark Side of the Moon, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I could say that if the original were a masterpiece, you would have a crowd that probably would not want it modified in any way that you could see. But this isn't really something that has to be in Omega's lineup like the Moon watch. So I'm not sure how I feel about this just being slightly better visually, although they did switch it up more with the Darth Vader version, so I guess if you want to change, then go with that. It does work surprisingly well on my 6.5-inch wrist, and isn't as thick as the numbers suggest. Otherwise, what I enjoy most is that it still feels like a Speedmaster you can live with. The chronograph start is smooth thanks to the vertical clutch, reset is crisp, and the hour jump makes traveling simple. Ceramic means scratch resistance for the case and bezel, and the 50 meter rating is fine for real life. If you loved the idea of the 2013 Dark Side, but wanted the movement and detailing to match Omega's latest standards, this 2025 version is the one to get.
Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.